So one thing changes, it changes the pattern. Path was perfect, face was shut. So we're looking for body lines. Feet, knees match the feet, waist match the knees, shoulders match the waist. He was well above that. That's 4 or 5 inches in the golf swing, loss of posture.
I need to lay down a stick when I'm playing or when I'm practicing. Because I have such tendency, right? If this left side is open more, I can see more.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, you can draw it from an open stance. There's been plenty of good players that have done that. Let's see if just adding kind of a 90-degree feel gives him more depth perception. Yeah, there we go. So we're looking for body lines. Feet, knees match the feet, waist match the knees, shoulders match the waist, forearms. So you can kind of, we're trying to close them up a little bit, get better body lines pointed to the right. That's so close to you.
Yeah, that is close.
Path is only 0.6 to the right, so it's pretty hard for your face to fit between the 0.6 and the 0 to have that proper start line. We might just need to make you feel like that path is going a hair more right. So I'm going to put a stick out here and make you feel like, I remember we did this in last lesson. Mm-hmm. So he needs to feel like that club path is trending towards that stick versus right at the pitcher, straight down second baseline. That's going to be too left for you. Versus feeling like it might start at or right of this stick would be a great path feel for you. Good, stretch it out. Good feels. There. So we needed to exaggerate the path feel and the face feel for him as he's developing a new pattern into the downswing. And now there's the path we want. We want that positive out to the right path.
A little jumpy.
Let's see if you lose it though. It's probably better than when we started.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Good, he gained space and got back to it. So that's actually a win. Versus when we started, first swings, he was well above that. That's 4 or 5 inches in the golf swing, loss of posture. Last swing, he felt like he didn't do it. He said it. He's like, I don't think I did it. So now he's feeling what that feels like. But he's still under. He's still staying under. Now we could probably use your pelvis and the right hip a little better to help you stay back longer.
Right.
But you're still not jumping.
Yeah, it's not jumping near as much, like not even close. But it's, you know, there's something to be said for, I think, exactly what you just said, is there's a lot more awareness. Because it's like, that's immediately what I said after that swing. It's like, ooh, that was a little jumpy.
But we were still passing grade underneath the spine angle, the original. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to do one with you. We're just going to move.
Okay.
Together. So after you pause once, just go.
Okay.
Only one pause, no downswing pause. I'll get out of the way.
Okay. That way. Okay.
Feel more right on your path. See how that handle kind of dragged more this way around the corner?
Okay.
Feel like it exits a hair more right. I'll get out of the way. You can hit this. Once you stop here, you're going to go fast.
Okay.
Okay, so reset. You're going to go up and then go. Good path, good attack. Face just a hair open from where you want it. But so much better on that getting here. There. Recentered to my left side, chest stayed down, club was above that forearm versus staying way above, then working to try and get it under.
Yeah. That's a big one.
So plane's in the right spot. 64 plane, pretty good. Love that spot right there. That's dialed in. So if we go back to address, we'll draw some lines on his head. Here's the center of his pelvis. Now he's 90 to his spine, right over that forearm. Watch it just shoot out and come around the corner. Really good through here. So to compare this to where we were 20 minutes ago, see how much longer that club stays like behind him, and look where that right hip, his hands are literally already behind his right hip, his right elbow is really close. See how the club now works under a little bit? It's like it's way above, it's steeper here, now all of a sudden it shoots and kind of gets under, and you'll see kind of more of a rolling face out his back. See that face is facing the ground. Where now, he's well more on top of this thing on the way down. Way more on top, more in front of him. Elbows in a much better place. Swing path, plane, all kind of working together there. It's working.
It's working. It's absolutely working.
So in your brain, how close is it, or how far do you feel away? How new does it feel? Because new is good right now.
I mean, it feels, the feel is, right, versus, I mean, I'm not, looking at that like it's awesome.
Look at that, 0.1 face and a 1.4 positive path. So as square as it possibly gets, and started to the right of his target and drew. So the numbers tell us we're on the right track. But now what's more important is, what do you feel like?
I feel like I can tell a lot more, like I'm a lot more aware when I jump at it.
Copy,
Like
okay.
Right? Like I feel like I'm a lot more aware of like those ones where I'm like, oh, it's a little jumpy, like let's take a look, and then you look and it's better than the baseline.
Right.
Right? So that's good because that's what we're trying to compare everything to. But then the feel, right, is that there's so much more freedom here, right? Like you watch the guys on TV, and I mean, you look at like Akshay Bhatia, right? I mean, he's like, he's left-handed, right? But he's like that. I mean, it looks, there's so much space.
Yep.
And that's the reason you can just let it rip, like you say. And I feel like I'm so close to that. And I think I'm there, but it's just ingraining it.
Yep. So like a vertical Justin Thomas downswing.
Yeah.
Compared to, like, he's wide open at the top. Yeah. He rehearses being wide open at the first piece, straight wide open. He's on his toes. He's more of a vertical player, right? Where that's kind of, what we were feeling was more of that vertical downswing, but you were trying to be in more of a rotational around your body player position. So we're kind of taking you away from the vertical guy and taking you more into, like, how can we be a more of a rotator around your spine guy? Each body's different. We can't try and sit here and make you look like a cookie cutter of someone else. We can take a little piece from them. We want to feel a little bit more shallow early, steep late versus a steep early, shallow late guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big part of it, and I think that as far as like the feels are, right, like, I mean, we've worked together for a while now, right, like, and I think when I get steep, there's all these funny little tilts. And some days are gonna be better than others with it, and I think that if I can eliminate that, there's just more consistency.
Right. I mean, for as good of a player as you are, when you're slightly off, you're gonna find somehow to create what you want to do. It's just that is it going to be different on hole 3 than hole 14 and 17 and 18, right? Is our body fatigues, or it's 110 degrees?
Trying to keep it away from trouble, or you're not, like, where's the pin, like all that stuff.
Yeah, as we add stress and bigger moments and dollars in the mix too.
I'm not that important.
So exaggerate that like draw shape.
Josh, okay.
Yeah, like we just want to get, see the path is just a little left, but you're also set up a little open. So I can't hold that against you right now because that old, you needed to kind of feel open because you were a little bit steeper to begin your backswing. Now I think we can ingrain a little more of a shut body stance. So you're going to feel like this is back and this is forward.
Okay.
Good. You're going to feel like the left side of your body gets towards the ball so the right side of your body can stay away. And like being open helps this side get closer to the ball. And what are we trying to kind of do is take that away a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. God, you hit that one good. Yeah. 3.8 path, just a slightly open face. $170 carry on a what?
8-iron?
Yeah, I mean, we're smoothing it from the top too.
Desert air.
It's only 75 degrees right now. This is the best morning we've had all year.
Really humid out here in Scottsdale too, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've had 3 haboobs in the last 4 days.
I know.
Good.
It's gonna be like,
Just maybe feels like, go ahead and do that downswing again. Feels like you stay downswing back there longer
okay.
versus feeling, go to the top,
That way.
covery more. That's your chest cover cutty feel.
Yeah.
Versus your stay behind it a little more to create that right path feel.
So it's gotta be like that.
Yeah, versus the turn first, arms stay up. Close, just a hair open. Yeah. So as he's doing better creating the new path, we're having a hair bit of trouble creating that new face pattern. So what we would do is just, I want him to hit low, like flighted draws from a 3/4 hold off kind of a feel. Let's amplify the face feel that he needs to feel to create the shot, which is I want him to feel deloft, hands forward, tons of compression, low draw. And we're closer. So a player like Ted, I can just talk to him and say, hit it lower and make it draw. And that equates in his brain to closed, less loft, more attack angle. So as he tries to see shots out on the course, what he's seeing can come out if he just kind of thinks about that. It's a great place to be as a player. Think something and it works and it happens. So we're just trying to tap into his shot making skills of give me a low flighted draw into a big ass Oklahoma wind. You know how to hit it low. Okay, so he's flighting them. They're starting to turn a little more right to left. He's definitely got the path down now. He's definitely got more attack angle now. Just fighting with a hair open on the face. He's doing better through impact. We're just trying to get this 7 underneath that 5. Probably more around 2, 3, 4 would be still a draw, but they're coming off really good. They're just not turning at the top for him. I want this to wind up kind of down by this start line versus he's aiming right side of the green right now. They're just kind of hitting the right side of the green. So new downswing, new club path. We're just pairing up that face feel now. This is the last piece to his puzzle. He's got a better dynamic function going on. Now feels just have to become his. Just a hair open on that face.
Yeah.
Path is great. Attack is great. Okay, I'm going to give you a face feel.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to lose the balloon for a sec. I just want you to feel. Okay, so you're going to go to the top and hold. Okay, so now good players start to close the face on the way down, so I'm going to exaggerate the feeling for him of getting really shut. So you're going to go half that or a quarter of that, but old would have been more like And now I'm trying to get him to feel more like just a little
bit.
Just a hair more of that left wrist flexion to kind of keep her more shut, versus feeling like if we're steeper, you're going to have to be more open, right? And you're learning how to get more shallow, so then we're going to have to be more shut, right? So he's got a much more shallow downswing now. He's not getting steep right from the top, so now we're going to pair up the club face matchup for shallower. And there's the draw. So one thing changes, it changes the pattern. Path was perfect, face was shut. First one in about 10 or 15 swings, but he's got a much flatter left wrist now, and it's working towards flexion, because when he was steeper, he needed to keep the face open to hit a good shot. Can't be steep and left with a closed face, or else it starts left and hooks. And he knows that. He's going to try and create a different shot. But now that he's flatter and shallower, we're going to get away from being cupped in a left wrist extension and towards a little more flexion. To him, it probably feels flat. I'm not asking him to be John Rahm or Dustin Johnson. We're trying to get flat to his forearm. Good. Yes. It's that feel of it, almost like that alignment stick drill. Correct ratio on face to path for anyone wondering is half. So if this is 5, we want that 2.5, and 4.8 and 2.3, we're 2.4 off from absolutely perfect. So there's a very open club face. Look at that, 9 degrees open. So on his way down, you see that little cupping right there on his left wrist, and now that face is a little more up right here. That club right there is great. Matching his spine, face matches spine, and it's behind his hands. That's open and steep match up, shallower and more square now match up. So you got the shallower, you got the body going on, now it's just that last piece is your feels with the face, which for you just needed to feel a little more shut.